In October of 2019, a special joint terrorism task force was formed. Their purpose was to combat an unknown national threat. Comprised of Homeland Security, FBI agents, and borrowed local Tier 1 assets. These men fought in Operation Fenris.
Hey, let me get some guys on the road.
An event by Balahat Milsim. This is their story. In reality, it's just a fun airsoft game utilizing multiple AOs designed to create realism and challenge the participants.
Got him.
You're coming down the main MSR. I got you.
Copy that.
Thanks for joining Swamp Sniper, and please comment, like, and subscribe if you find this entertaining. The event begins Friday before the raids. Platoon leaders introduce themselves to their men. They then do a full kit check on everyone. We go through a weapons check in chrono, and then we disperse the platoons to go over some basic weapons training and make sure that everyone's on the same page.
And somebody can walk up and just take your gun.
And I'm watching it go home. And as soon as I feel that click, tug, start coming back out, back on the gun.
We simply want the players to be confident about utilizing their workspace, communicating, reloading, and transitioning their weapons.
Good. Start shooter next.
We're gonna do it one more time. Everyone knows if you're on driving ammo. Run! There you go.
2, 1, reload.
All shooters ready?
Fire! Transition! Oh man, I love it! I love it! One more time.
Now that we're sure the player's weapons and gear is good to go, the real training begins. So what we're doing now is building unit cohesion with everyone and running them through 4 different training sectors. One is close quarters combat, one is land warfare, one is mount, military operations in urban terrain, and one is kind of special purpose for the mission, which includes prisoner handling and SSE. This is less about players retaining tactical information and more about getting them to think as a unit.
Assault through! Assault through! Keep it level! Keep it even with each other! Ceasefire! Ceasefire! That's the volume of fire you guys want, okay? So if you get it, all right, you're getting shot at from the front, Noah, what do you do? Oh, you're dead, you're dead. All right, what do you do? There you go. Contact front! Contact front! Okay, now what you're gonna do, you're gonna peel back. Noah, get back in, you're alive, you're fine. But the point of that is you don't hesitate, okay? The worst thing you can do is do nothing. I'd rather you make the wrong decision and do something than just freeze up, okay? I'm not picking on you. I just make a decision. Just commit to something, okay?
We do the basics of patrolling in Ranger file, reacting to contact, healing, and assaulting through.
Contact rear, on line, contact rear! Go out to your fields of fire, spread out wide, spread out wide. We do it that fast, if not faster, because like Noah said earlier, that turns the rear man's gun into everyone's gun, and that's how we win, for sure.
All 4 training segments are happening simultaneously. So, let's leave land warfare and head over to close quarters combat. With all of this, we are not teaching the best way to do something. We are teaching a way and trying to get everyone on that same way. That way, everyone's on the same sheet of music for the operations tomorrow. There is also only 1 hour allotted to each segment, so there's only so much that you can do with that time.
Fatal funnel. We don't want to stand in the fatal funnel. BBs come out of it, bad things come out of it. We don't want to be here. This is unsafe. I don't like this. This makes my butthole pucker. Alright? I like to be over here. Alright? Safe. I have cover. Alright? I'm coming up on this door, and I know there's bad dudes in there, and I want to see them before they see me. So what am I going to do? Just a pee. I'm going to pie the door. Alright? If I'm here, coming from that way, we're just doing this. Alright? I'm pieing the door. I'm looking into the room from the outside. I'm taking small, deliberate steps, exposing the absolute minimum of my body, and analyzing that room. Alright? Hopefully, when he does his pie, he'll pick up an elbow, a leg, a barrel, and shoot that dude before he even has to jump into the room. Alright, so he clicks his pie. If I'm here, and I've been holding on this corner, he's telling me what he sees. Okay? I don't have to look in there. I've already built in my mind's eye that I have a threat area in my sector. I have an open door on the left. Alright? Communication. Telling each other what you see before we're going in. We're trying to build a picture of the room before even exposing ourselves into the room. Does that make sense? Alright? He can see there. I've got a wall. I've got nothing. I can see this corner. There's nobody here. I can't see that, but he sees the threat area. So he's going to say, that tells me he's going in first, all right? Because he's got the dominant angle, and he's got the threat area. I got nothing. I'm going in there to help him, but I don't have any gainful employment on this angle. So he says me, and he goes, and we're in.
Long hallway on me.
They cleared this. There's nothing gainful to be employed here. He held long with these guys. He just pointed the door they just came through.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah,
He found work. He found gainful employment. He didn't need to be told because we have the dominating opposite angles. We're moving. We've got our cross coverage. He's going low, I'm going high. If we have to fire, we don't have to worry about shooting each other's barrel. If I have to hold here for too long, I'm sucking in because I don't like my femoral sticking out there. We'll do the same while the team leader deconflicts and figures out the direction of movement. Once we get a signal saying, hey, we're either going left or we're going right, how about for this we go left? So, hey, we're going left. We're going to look at each other and we're going to give each other a signal. All right, dip that and pop out. All right, here. All right, I'm poking out, providing that plate coverage for him. I'm here, and then if we have to hang out here, what the f are we doing? Guys, Snickers, give me a Snickers. I'm just, whatever's going on down here, SSE, we got medics, whatever, I can constantly be improving my position. But when we take the corner, we're popping out, all right?
Let's bang the door.
All right, he's going to call it. He's identified that there's a reason he wants to bang. I am going to grab my grenade. I'm going to put it in his peripheral vision. He's going to nod, understanding that I'm about to deploy a grenade. Holding his security, prep the grenade. I'm going to pop out, and he's going to provide that plate protection. I'm going to deploy it into the room. Boom, and then we're going.
He bangs it,
Right.
and I can even start flying again.
Work the problem.
Even though this is just airsoft, and I wasn't expecting much to stick, it actually converted into the gameplay and the operations the next day. It was pretty cool to see.
A real grenade, don't ever put the goddamn pin back. That's how bad things are. On a Thunderbee or whatever, hey man, that's fine. But, you know, if you're gonna just toss a bang out here and say, hey guys, bang out, and you just toss it away from the team.
Meanwhile, in Mount,
Any other questions? Anything else we didn't cover that you want to cover?
Mommy's angry at the kids.
Anytime now.
Military operations in urban terrain. Because before you're at that window, or that door, or in that room, you have to get there. You need to be able to move fluidly together as a unit. The cool part about this is it incorporated special purpose units such as snipers or designated marksmen and their role in the movement and the operations. In these drills, we covered more problem solving and decision making.
It's already pushed up to the building. It's in between the objective and where we came from. So it's up to you guys. You either go into the Connex box, or you try to find a good lane to maintain security to that second deck while our guys go up into the second deck. Once they make it up in the second deck, you guys then switch your security out.
That doesn't mean you stop. Keep going. Keep on dropping targets, Sierra Delta.
Just going over some basic tactics, ways to communicate and work with each other, so that we can break that airsoft mold of running off by yourself and trying to Rambo it. That's not going to work in this event. And again, the biggest benefit of doing this is unit cohesion, guys learning to work with each other, and that we have authority established with our cadre. Lastly, since we're going to be utilizing vehicles to move from AO to AO, we need the players to be familiarized with loading up and unloading safely, in different ways they're going to react when they get out. Because the players will be dealing with compliant or non-compliant HVTs that they need to capture, we go over a little bit of prisoner handling. That is an active threat.
Whoa, whoa, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Put it down. Take 2 steps back. Step back, step back. Turn around slowly. Get on your knees, get on your knees. Hands behind your head, hands behind your head. Thank you.
They will also be performing SSE or sensitive site exploitation and gathering intel at each hit. But I need to make sure that these guys know what it's like to fight together.
Game on! Game on!
We then run a 4-team chaos game in the town. All cadre are watching so that they can see how each platoon operates.
Expectations from the rules. Get him out of the line of fire. You're exposed right now. Drag him out. Drag him out. There you go.
It's like an alien movie.
That's someone treating him.
It's also an opportunity to teach them how to use the tourniquets, which they will inevitably need to use the next day when their men go down.
I'm so heavy.
There you go. Okay, guys, hey, spread out. Get security. Oh, that night up.
And really, after all this hard work, these guys deserve to just have some fun, which is what this event is all about.
Oh, I knew it.
Should be simultaneously proud and disappointed.
Yes.
Oh my god. Everyone's dying.
Oh my god.
If you're dead, lay down.
Lay down.
Friendly fire counts.
Be careful, he might have a gun hidden in his hair.
Yes!
Woo! That's my boy! That's my boy! Oh my God!
And there goes my alarm. Index, 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 index.
Okay, awesome.
After the final exercise, we gave everyone some hot dogs and introduced them to their CO that would be running them the next day. We then did a full debrief on the training, how everyone felt about it, ways to sustain, and ways to improve it.
Alright guys, I was Noah, I was your land warfare instructor. I'll just be real quick. I mean, same thing these guys said. One thing I will say is we've tried teaching the training we gave, the land warfare specific stuff in the past. You guys picked it up quicker than I've ever seen.
Really nice that the council really point out what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. That's a huge plus. So, you know, like if we do this again, which I really hope that we do, to, you know, incorporate that again.
So it's really good to actually come out, still get experience, still get the training, and then it also benefits the rest of everyone. So that way we're all on the same sheet of music, and there's, even if we get mixed up in platoons, we're still on the same sheet of music. So no matter where we are, whenever we're alone, we know what we need to do. That's it.
There are 28 customized missions in an incredibly aggressive op tempo the next day. I don't think we could have pulled it off without the training and the cohesion that we developed on the day before. Thank you everyone for being involved with that, and I can't wait to show you what happens. Starting off with one of the militia members trying to surrender himself and desert his group.
Are you making us first, Noah? I surrender! I